We started the Loco Centre late September, early October last year, that's 2011, as we felt there was a definite need for, in particular, a model railway shop in Wellingborough, and from that it's gone from strength to strength. Although the name implies Loco Centre, locomotives, the product range that we stock will cater for modellers in general. We have woodland scenery material, scatter material, range of paints,
we have the
resins.
glues, we have the construction materials such as the plastruct and the plastic sheeting. We also have a range of sort of weathering materials, so this would benefit you know, military modellers, shipbuilders, ship modellers, and modellers of all sorts of different criteria. Obviously we want to retain the core identity of a model railway specialist, but you know, we can cater for almost everybody who walks through our door. And if it's not on the shelf, you know, please ask us. We can obviously try and source you know, whatever you need, and we'll usually get there.
You can actually test the stock on their layout, as you can see here. You can really test it forward and reverse and make sure the loco's all right before you decide to purchase it. Because, you know, if you order on the internet and all that sort of thing, it lands there by postman or by other vans, and you don't know what it's like until you get it out of the box and try it, and you've got to send it back if it's faulty. This is superb for testing. A little miniature layout that you can test it on curves.
Hello, welcome to my model railway work in progress. I like to get my stock from the Loco Centre because it's nearby and I can see the trains running before I buy them. They offer repair service, they're very friendly, offer help and advice. They also prepare baseboards, but as you can see I don't need that, so I'm building my own.
Here you can see some of the latest product releases from Bachmann. The most recent you'll find is the Tornado in the apple green livery. It features an 8-pin DCC socket, extensive detail, and it's also Loco driven. It's now also available in the more traditional Brunswick green with the early emblem of BR.
You know, there's a scenic material, everything else really for most modellers. If you've got whatever you're interested, there's probably something here that will suit you.
Okay, here we have the most popular gauges of railway model. We have the slightly larger 00 gauge, and we have obviously the smaller N gauge, which is roughly half the size. And we'll just take a closer look at those side by side as a comparison. In this instance we have the Bachmann Tornado and the Graham Farish Tornado, both fantastic models. The 00 gauge, the larger of the two, is 1:76 scale, and that runs on the 16.5mm gauge Pico set track. We also have the 9mm N gauge Pico set track, so you can see there a considerable size difference. There is also another gauge which is sometimes overlooked, which is the Continental N gauge, which is slightly smaller, about 1:160. As you can see here, this class 60 It looks slightly smaller than the Tornado, but it's highly noticeable, and you'd be forgiven to not spot the difference between the two. When considering a model railway, gauge must be the first thing you need to decide.
We're always looking to extend the product range, and we welcome feedback from customers. And as Lloyd has said, if you can't see it on the shelf, ask, and if it's available, we can get it for you.